The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's when they're going to regret trailing late.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Give to the running back. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They took the 3 on that last possession, and now they'll try to get it back on the onside kick.
I'm not trying to get it back. Just hang it up there.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Emily, thank you so much. Look Let me see. Or no, not. Did you search cool outfits to wear with shark tooth necklace?
Goldfish have short memories. You like goldfish, brother.
No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade lower sugar. Hydrate better than water.
Introducing the Jalapeno Ranch Club. Spicy, grilled, original, all ranched up. Candied bacon, a buttermilk ranch bun, pickled jalapenos, and pepper jack cheese. With a tail. Available for a limited time. Order ahead on the Chick-fil-A app.
You're a visionary. When amazing happens, you see it first. You inspire us to chase a higher standard. Because a car that doesn't make you feel something is a car that stops short of amazing.
The original. The first. From Latvia brewed to taste like beer. You know what? Legendary taste of 96 factors. It's Miller time.
When everything on the IHOP value menu is just $6, you can go all out. Because eggs, bacon, and fluffy pancakes are just $6 every day. And OMG, there's a new BLT and pumpkin pies. Celebrate every day for just $6 with the IHOP value menu. And this is from the woman over there.
This is for 5% cash back on it. Also, if I spend a conga line loan, you join. There's 5% cash back in different categories each quarter. Up to $1,500 in purchases when you act.
Smart. It's time to run. Run it until the grass becomes long, until the edge becomes tougher. Then run it again. The United Football League.
This late hour in the regular season is still wide open.
It's down to the wire for the top 4 spots in the UFL playoff. Things are heating up down the stretch. The playoff taste is on. The United Football League, Saturday on ESPN2 and Sunday on ABC.
Okay, sometimes soap is just soap. But sometimes it's the first time you've been showered since having a baby. Finding her, she's still her. With Shift, it's shopped same day in the same way. No order is order.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. And now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports. Love your mind. Love?
Love.
Training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded and be with people who make my mental health better and not worse. When you see us with this, it's a reminder to you, they're mine.
Wait, use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Where'd you learn that? SmokeyBear.com. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Kevin Christine with you on SportsCenter. We've got our eye on the health of the Thunder. Forward Jalen Williams is questionable with a hamstring strain. This is an ongoing issue. He's missed the last 2 games and 6 other games. Earlier in the playoffs, injuries limited him to 33 regular season games. And we're on the scene in Oklahoma City with our Tim McMahon who's covering the Thunder. Howdy, Tim. So let's start with Jalen Williams. What more can you share about his injury and his status for today?
Howdy, Christine, as you said, same as the last couple games. They did change designation from a left hamstring soreness to injury management of the strain that, of course, he suffered in the second playoff game of the first round. Now, he'll go through his pregame routine here in about an hour or so. We will give an update on his status about 45 minutes before tip-off. He was not particularly close to playing, though, in either of his last couple games. We will see if that changes.
All right, we'll see and wait for Wemby and the Spurs.
Yeah, look, the janitor comes because this guy's an All-NBA player. His third-team All-NBA this season was spectacular through the first couple of rounds. Against the Suns and the Lakers, 37 and 38 on shots in the restricted area. That has disappeared in this series. Only 11 of 21 on those shots, and there's a 7.5-foot alien who's got a lot to do with that. And, you know, Jet basically says, hey, I've got to be better. I've got to figure out ways. I've got to find opportunities. So when we asked Shane Alexander, how can you figure out ways to get Jet more involved, to get him more opportunities? You know, this is after game 4, but Shane said he didn't have an answer ready. He said he had to study some film to really figure out some cracks to exploit. They needed Jet only to be the guys they had first couple rounds, not the first 4 games of the season.
Yeah, you mentioned his play against the Suns and the Lakers. He put 20, the last time he put 20 or more points was in game 2 against the Lakers. Tim, the latest, thank you. The history says whoever wins game 5 tonight will be in prime position. 2% of game 5 winners when the series is tied go on to win the series. The Spurs are 13-2 in that spot, while the Thunder are 6-0 in the OKC era. Honestly, right next to the man is our OKC is our Spurs reporter, Michael C. Right, so Michael, the Spurs are coming off that huge win on Sunday in game 4. Who helped bring back that winning mindset as they try to get ready for this pivotal game 5?
Well, go back to game 4. After that game, Victor Wembanyama said, we didn't do anything special. We didn't do anything magic. Well, really, simply what they had was a recalibration of mindset. And former Spurs coach Greg Popovich had a lot to do with that. He came into the locker room for the first time all season long after game 3. The whole staff was in there. The players, Mitch Johnson, the head coach.
You give the whole staff.
They were all there. And Popovich held forth. He said, look, the way you guys are playing right now, this is BS. This is not San Antonio Spurs basketball. So, ultimately, all the guys got together after that, they had to talk within the group. And the discussion was, hey, let's get back to doing everything that we did to get to this point. Everything we did to have a 60-win season for the first time in almost 10 years. And so that's the mentality that they take into tonight's game.
All right, gotta leave it to Pop to light that fire under their behinds. Last time these two teams met in a game 5 was way back in 2014. OKC won that one. Michael, thank you.
And we're following a developing story in the NFL. Lamar Jackson on the practice field for the second week of Ravens off-season team activities. He was absent last week with new head coach Jesse Minter saying he had a couple of things going on. Jackson gets a $750,000 bonus for showing up to 80% of the off-season program. So with that, NFL senior writer Jeremy Fowler joins us now. Lamar, 2 years left on his current contract. What's the latest you're hearing of his new contract this offseason?
And Kevin, the latest is the Ravens want to hammer out a deal with Jackson, and the fact that he's in the building and has had better attendance this offseason than last is a sign of good faith. But they got to get this to the finish line. Now, Jackson is his own agent, so at least they have him in person now. Right? Yeah. The expectation fully is that New England will pull this off. They're kind of working out some of those details now. So when and if they do, assuming they do, Devontae Smith is the new number 1. I'm told that Hurts and Devontae Smith have been working off-site, trying to get their timing down. And that Devontae Smith has a different style than A.J. Brown. He's more of a pull you off to the side and talk to you type of player, where A.J. Brown, you kind of had the antics on the sideline, you know, some of the pounding that gets you to say. This is going to be different. He's more direct. It'll be fascinating to see how they get their timing down this year. And you got the Browns QB battle, one of several around the league. You got Deshaun Watson. My sense continues to be that Watson has the leg up on this. He likes Todd Monken's offense. He's going to get a lot of first-team run, but Shedeur Sanders fully in the thick of it. They're not going to make a call on this for a while. They do want to try to go into training camp with at least a 1 or a 1A, so we'll see how the next 2 weeks go. But Watson's in a good spot for that job. And you have the Minnesota Vikings, Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy. The Vikings do want a true quarterback battle here. What I was told about Kyler Murray in the few months he's been there, he walks around, treats himself, shows himself like an alpha. And I think that's partly experience, but they see him around there, the way he absorbs the offense, the way he talks to his receivers, like, okay, we got a guy, we got a quarterback here. They're not running out J.J. McCarthy yet. They're going to see how that a couple months ago. This is one that could go well in the training camp.
Very interesting quarterback competition there. Vikings open the season at home against the Packers. They're going to the road to face Bears and the Buccaneers.
Not breaking news to the Sports Center. U.S. has released its roster ahead of the World Cup next month. Heavy European club presence up front, led by Flo Balogun, Christian Pulisic, and Tim Weah. Giorena also makes the team after a newsworthy 2022 World Cup for all the wrong reasons. In the midfield, Tyler Adams and Weston McKinney headline the position on a roster that, on paper, appears more defensive focused. So Gino, Dest, and Jedi Robinson will remain headline the wingbacks that could start for the U.S. and for the fullbacks. 38-year-old Jim Reed will enter the back, while other notables include Rich Richards, who should start at healthy, and Alex Freeman. 3 MLS goalkeepers make the team, including NYCFC's Matt Freeze and New England's Matt Turner. It was great to have ESPN soccer analyst and former U.S. men's national team board Hercules Gomez joining us. Hercules, let's start with the roster here. What were you surprised to see, or the names that were not on this list?
There's a few snubs, and what kind of disrespectful stuff? If I'm doing a load I'm going to ask myself, what else do I need to do? Exploring on this team, instinct on Mauricio Pochettino, and he's second in goals, second in assists under Mauricio Pochettino, the third most pass player under Mauricio Pochettino, and he was a poster boy for their cultural shift. The main point that he wanted, and all of a sudden, he doesn't show up on this roster, on this 26-man roster. That is a massive snub for me. Not because I have Diego Luna in there being important, because Pochettino has him in there being important. And the other one is Tanner Texton. Tanner Texton not being here, if it isn't injury related, there's something going on. There's something wrong, because Tyler Adams was always your most important player. Your defensive midfielder. And if you go down, you are in trouble, which is why you needed coverage. Stability. Johnny Condesto was going to Madrid. He was down with an ankle surgery. He's gone. So Tanner Texton should be here. He's a player who's played comfortably, and he provides that box-to-box coverage. He's not here. So your only nominal defensive midfielder is Tyler Adams, which is if he goes down, you've got a lot of center backs, not a lot of covering heavy. Same defensive midfielder spot. I think it's a scary thought.
And a reminder here, I cannot believe I'm about to say this. The U.S. starts group play in just 17 days.
Yeah, that's right. The U.S. first match is on Friday, June 12th versus Paraguay. A week later, they take on Australia. Then on June 25th, they round out the state of play with the match against Turkey. All those games are taking place on the West Coast. So, Hurt, break down this group for us. How should U.S. fans view these tricky Group C matchups?
Oh, tricky is the word, because you'll let them use that. Paraguay is the most complex game, and it's your first game. This is the game that can go 50-50 in the coin toss. Australia is the game that many think you should win in Seattle. And it is all to play for and big play for. I'm talking about first place or second place versus Turkey. That is a very important match. This is tricky. If these three things get a cakewalk, Australia thinks they can win this group. Turkey thinks they can win this group. And Paraguay thinks they can win this group. This is a very tricky group. You need to manage it well, and it starts with that first game. You have to get a result versus Paraguay, and you have to beat Australia.
In 2022, the U.S. made it to the round of 16 and then lost to the Netherlands. So we'll see how it goes this time.
Appreciate it.
A sports center returns. College football expansion is Football 2014. 16 teams. We've got the latest from the SEC Plus, the Big Apple. Taking a bite out of some postseason records. We'll tell you what the Knicks have accomplished during their historic run.
Sports Center is brought to you by Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
I shall kill you if you try. A big army only needs more targets. I need massive diversity expectations.
When they're driving to the biggest city in the world,
ultra-comfortable speakers you can step into with no bending down or touching.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green, Traeger, and Black. That sounds pretty perfect. Ace.
According to the Homeowners Association bylaws, residents shall refrain from using power tools before 7 a.m. Good thing it's 7:01. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Find savings on Echo this spring at the Home Depot and Echo dealers.
Welcomes you back to even more magical moments. Start saving today.
Whatever the moment, make it a cocktail. On the rocks, bartender created cocktails.
The 3 for Me only at Chili's just got crispier with the big crispy chicken sandwich that's way bigger than McDonald's McCrispy. Huh, Chili's just out here dominating fast food again? Yeah, that's right. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
No pain, no gain, no thanks. Real strength isn't taking pain, it's treating it. When there's no pain, there's more pain. Advil liquid drugs target pain caused by inflammation. That's strong relief. Advil, that's real strength.
Clap your hands right up here. What's the students in spirit of Voice of San Antonio? Wembenyama. Yeah, it was him.
If you had all the stuff that anyone replaces, it's a no-brainer. I tell my neighbors all the time, you don't need tools for this, powders for that, when you can get it all in one scoop. First thing every morning, you'll be cracking a regular egg. Yeah, you've heard that.
A few times.
I'm gonna call and make sure they're up. Straight to voicemail. Yo, hey, it's you. In 5 minutes? Ramp?
I got it. Allow me. I answer. We're taking so much time. Policy violation coming through. Travel, meals, hotels. Come there. Beautiful. Everybody's in. Multiply what's possible at Ramsey.com. Careful. Got it. Careful. The Dark have won 10 in a row, so that they have a chance to clinch a final berth. It's a 20-point lead. When he swept the technique. And Ananobi with the slam. Believe it, Knicks fans, but the Celtics are going to the NBA Finals.
And the Knicks were so dominant on their run to the finals, they just picked one stat to show you that here are a few. New York beat opponents by an average of 19.4 points per game, by far the best margin entering the finals in NBA history, over 3 points ahead of second-team Warriors in 2017, and check your cookies with this in 0-1. From the team perspective, the Knicks have never been so dominant in the playoffs, racking up their 3 largest points differentials in a series and team history, all in this postseason. Even more, the Knicks became the 3rd team to sweep the round before the finals by winning all their games by double digits. The other two came in the NBA semis by the 1950 Minneapolis Lakers and the 1947 Philadelphia Warriors. Let's see a reaction.
Next time you won, in the NBA Finals, how do you describe the level of excitement that?
I can't lie, it's something that it's something that I've always dreamed of. You never know if it's going to come true. You always think you got to play 2K to reach these heights. Start running the damn news! We here! We here! We here!
This is one of the most dominant 11-game runs in the history of the NBA.
The Knicks has been the best basketball team in this postseason.
We're in the playoffs.
that to capture the world championship.
I think what the Knicks have done is they've answered the question, can anybody coming out of the East stand up to those big teams?
They check all the boxes to go and compete against OKC and the San Antonio Spurs.
I've seen a beautiful game happen in San Antonio. I've seen it happen in Golden State. But the New York Knicks are actually playing together. They move the ball.
This is 3 series in a row where the Knicks came to humble their opposition the way they play flag.
It's not about being the best team, it's about playing your best at the right time. And that's exactly what the New York Knicks are doing.
Going to the finals. It's finally been validated. And I think they deserve it.
Well, I said the Knicks are 1 series away from the first NBA title since 1973, but they will be underdogs no matter who they face in the finals. DraftKings currently has them as +210 underdogs if they play the Spurs and +220 dogs if they face the Thunder.
As we let's head to college football, the debate over expansion of the college football playoff. The Big Ten, the ACC, the Big 12. They won 24 teams. The SEC favors 16, right? Commissioner Greg Sankey acknowledges his league isn't unanimous. He's not worried, saying they have time to discuss. And no one is more plugged into the evolving conversations behind the playoff than our own Heather Gibbons. She's on the scene at the SEC spring meetings in Florida. Heather, what are the conversations there about possibly expanding to a 16 or a 2014 playoff? And the current system is at 12.
SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey said he's not opposed to considering a 24-team playoff, but there are real concerns here about the possibility of watering down the field and also devaluing the regular season. They're trying to get as much information as possible to figure out where that tipping point is. But I will tell you, there are people here, like Tennessee Athletics Director Danny White, who have come out and publicly said they are in favor of a 24-team playoff. South Carolina coach Shane Beamer told me one thing they seem to agree on is every coach in the room, or a majority of them at least, want more access. As far as devaluing the regular season, Oklahoma coach Brent Venables just said that with a 24-team playoff, teams are still going to be competing for seeding and home games, and the regular season will always matter.
And keep in mind, too, 24 teams, the schedule, you got to figure that out, and the possible casualties of playoff expansion on conference title games playing the first weekend of December. What are you hearing about the future of the SEC championship game?
Well, SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey reminded everyone that there are contracts, and they are committed to those right now. But at the same time, Kirby Smart, Georgia's coach, came out today and said, look, if those conference championship games have to take a back seat, his biggest concern is the revenue. Sources have told me the SEC conference championship game generates between $80 to $100 million. So people want to know, will a 24-team field compensate for the loss of that money? But a lot of coaches here expressed fond memories of growing up and watching the SEC championship game and being a part of it and how important it is. And quite frankly, with a 9-game league schedule, Texas coach Steve Sarkisian said winning the SEC championship game this year could mean even more because it will be so much more difficult to get to it.
Because we all know it just means more, and that is a big deal, especially in those parts that the conference championship game means so much to so many people, as well as the bragging rights on who is the SEC champ. Heather with the latest from the SEC spring meetings from Florida. Heather, thank you so much. That's just in the Sports Center. The NCAA denied Texas Tech's request to have quarterback Brandon Sorsby's eligibility reinstated after he acknowledged wagering on sports, including on his own team when he was a freshman at Indiana. Texas Tech will appeal the decision. Sorsby also has a court hearing next Monday on his request for a temporary injunction that would allow him to play for the Red Raiders this season.
Coming up, it's a big night in the NBA playoffs. Once again,